one boat above all others embraced this philosophy.
This boat is absolutely gorgeous. It's so sleek. It's like a shark going through the water. And you can understand, just looking at it, why they called it the Spitfire of the sea.
Britain's motor gunboats were on the front lines of naval combat in World War II. This boat, the MGB-81, was built in 1942 and is the only one still running today.
It was an incredibly well-designed boat, beautifully engineered. It had these incredible engines. It had 3 V12 Packard engines. These each had a brake horsepower of 1,250 pph. That's equivalent to 6 Formula One engines. And this was in the Second World War. It's just unbelievable. It's just starting to take off now. Look at it go. These boats used incredible amounts of fuel. They had to carry 10 tons, and it was high-octane fuel. It was aviation fuel. If they got hit, they would literally explode. Being a skipper on that boat was like riding a bomb. The reason they needed these huge engines was because the boat was made of mahogany. It must have weighed a ton. It would have been like your granny's wardrobe. This boat is idling at the moment. We're still trying to keep pace. Hello there. You've got a beautiful ship here.
Yeah, and we're stopping wet.
They needed this huge engine capacity because they needed to get up to a ship, drop some depth charges, and then get the hell out as fast as they could.
The MGB-81 can go an astonishing 50 miles an hour, even while loaded to the brim with heavy armaments and fuel.
Wow, you can see it, bow wave just crashing over there.
But just 5 years later, in 1947, another motor gunboat would come onto the scene.
Down to the Solent in the wake of new progress at sea. Jets take the water.
Motor Gunboat 2009 was equipped with a cutting-edge propulsion system, the gas turbine.
The gas turbine works through a series of stages. It first sucks in air through the fans at the front, and then a series of compressors squeeze that air, increasing the pressure, and then it mixes the air with a steady stream of highly explosive fuel, and then combusts that fuel air mixture. And that explosion generates very, very hot gases. And those gases shoot out of the back of the engine, turning these turbine blades. And these turbine blades drive a shaft connected to the propeller.
The MGB 2009 was the first naval vessel in the world to use a gas turbine system. The innovation was big news.
MG 2009 is a triple-screw, 110-foot craft featuring a compressor turbine that enables the engine to develop and maintain greater power than in any other ship of comparable size afloat.
The gas turbine was once a piece of impossible engineering that's now commonplace. Everything from naval vessels to cruise ships rely on them for power. The gas turbines on the Queen Elizabeth aircraft carrier take this World War II era technology to a whole new level.
We're on the second deck level of the gas turbine space. So the gas turbine is that large, it actually takes up over 2 entire decks of the aircraft carrier.
The installation of the Queen Elizabeth's turbine system was a feat of engineering in itself.
Because of the size, we have to install gas turbine and its alternator set on the deck below and then lower the top section of the ship on top of it.
The Queen Elizabeth is powered by 2 Rolls-Royce MT-30 gas turbines, the world's most power-dense marine turbines. But unlike their predecessors in the motor gunboats of the 1940s, these turbines are not used to directly turn the Queen Elizabeth's propellers. Instead, they act like a giant turbocharger, generating huge power boosts to drive the ship's electric motors at key moments.
The ship can operate normally with the diesel generators for essentially what we call cruising speed. The aircraft carrier weighs around 65,000 tons, so when we have to go to higher speed for flying operations, we then employ the gas turbines and the gas turbine alternators to give us that speed through the water.
But the Queen Elizabeth's gas turbines have another vital job.
It just doesn't provide propulsion, it provides power for the ship's crew. So it provides the ability to be able to heat the ship, the ability to cool the ship when it's in the tropical climes, and provide power throughout the operation of the ship. So with the two gas turbines and the diesel generators, what we have in essence is a mini power station.